Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My channel name is Shiv Mathur, and I thought of making this video which talk about a situation. Most of us are in that we eventually are constantly coming through situations, and this is a common situation when which we are always thinking that why am I in this situation. I want to be doing this, I want to do this, I want to achieve this, this is my goal, this is my plan, but I'm not able to do this. So I'm going to be focusing on a situation for those who are working on their spiritual progress. They have spiritual goals, and they have been we have been, those people who have been evolving spiritually and have a goal of being a perfect human being, realizing the truth, self realization, and purification of mind, purification of heart, being in a meditative state. I mean, we can put it in a different way, the spiritual goals. So it's for those people who are looking for a spiritual goal, looking for solving this puzzle of life and finding the real truth that who we are and what exactly we are supposed to do. So in this situation, when we want to progress, we still get obstacles. Life is always filled with obstacles. We call it obstacles, but actually they are not obstacles. They are situations which teach us, and those situations come due to certain reason. We have a destiny, and this is the law of karma, the law of nature which God created. The destiny, the you know, according to that, according to our past karmas, things happen, and when they happen, when the time comes. So that's the journey, and when those things happen which are not as per our expectation or towards liking, we call them bad situations. But they are meant to teach us that these situations are coming to make you realize that you made some mistake. So when you do your karma, be perfect, do it correctly. So all those situations tell us that if you don't want this situation, do your karma correctly. But we do our karma without having a proper awareness. So it's all about spiritual progress is about being aware of what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're doing. Because human being is only about doing, performing optimally, correctly, and that's what we call purification of human beings. That whatever we do is only a karma, or responsibilities, and how we do, what's the basis. So we need to find what is the basis, and we have to raise our awareness to know that whatever we are doing is as per the basis, or we call it dharma. So now the point I'm trying to say is that we have aspirations, we have a spiritual aspiration, and we are keen to do that, but we have certain things which tie us down. The karma, what is the karma? Karma is responsibility. We have certain responsibility in this social system. We live in a social system of family, and it's a big social system. We are a citizen, we are an employee, we are multiple responsibilities we have. These are because we are living in a system, social system. In this social system, we have responsibilities, and based on these responsibilities are based on different relationships which we have. We have various relationship, professional and personal level. For each touch point, we have responsibilities. So there are two aspects which we need to understand, that we have a responsibility which is our karma, and those responsibilities are connected to the social relationships which we have. So we cannot get away from that. So the only solution is be detached. Be detached, because if you are not detached, you will have expectation. You will have expectation. Expectation is going to create a problem, because expectation will not let you accept what is happening. So there is a attachment, expectation, acceptance, relationship, responsibilities. These are the four things which are all interconnected, and we have to understand these things properly to really understand what the situation is and what we want to do, which we are unable to do. So this understanding, because we keep questioning that I want to do this, but I am unable to do this, and I'm stuck here. But you are not stuck here. You have responsibilities. You have taken those responsibilities. You have got into that social system. You have not become a monk. You have not physically renunciated the world. Even though you mentally renunciate, you still have to perform those duties. Now, what is mental renunciation? One of the mental renunciation is vairagya. It's a Sanskrit Hindi word which means total detachment. So, if you can detach from all these relationships and focus on your responsibilities and tasks, then you will not have any expectation. If you don't have attachment, you will not have any expectation, and you will accept all what is coming your way, because what all is coming your way at a given point of time is a result of your law of karma. Whatever you did is getting redeemed. It gets redeemed based on a science which says this thing done will be redeemed at so and so time. It has to be, it cannot be random. This whole science is pretty organized. So everything gets planned out, laid out in your destiny, that this will happen this time. This karma has to be redeemed in this way at this time. So your life gets evolved, which is your destiny. And you just flow with it. You have to just flow with it. The only thing you have to understand is, now when I am doing a karma and all these situations which are coming in my life, they are teaching me that do my karma correctly so that I don't end up in a situation which is not to my liking. So if you still looking at likes and dislikes in a situation, then be sure that you don't conduct yourself in a way which will lead to situations which will not be favorable to you. This is what is constantly being taught in our situations. This is what the life is teaching. So karma teaches, so that it's a scientific system. It's a closed loop system. What you do gives you a feedback to correct it. Every task gives you a feedback constantly to correct it till the time you perfect it. It's as simple as that. It's a simple science. So do that karma, being detached, focus on the karma, every task done has to be perfect as per the dharma. So be detached. Don't be attached to this illusion. Don't be, otherwise you will have expectation and you will not accept the situation. So when you are having spiritual targets, just for example, spiritual targets, I'm talking to people who are looking at spirituality and they want to evolve as a human being or a perfect human being. And so they want to do certain things, they want to go somewhere and do certain things. So you can't run away. You cannot run away from your responsibilities. You can't run away from those situations which are occurring and which are coming your way. You may call them an obstacle on the path to your expected goals in life for spiritual progress, but they cannot be given up. You have to perform those duties. You cannot run away from your responsibilities. You cannot run away. You can call it a sacrifice. You have to continue doing those tasks perfectly and selflessly, and only when the time comes, only when you are absolved, from your when you are freed from your past karma redemptions, and when the time comes, your those plans will probably happen. So don't run away from those situations. Work detached, work without expectation, accept what is happening, understand the destiny, understand the law of karma, and then keep your intentions intact. Keep your intention of growing spiritually and doing something in a certain way or going somewhere, but only, just keep in mind that those can only happen if they are destined to happen in this birth. When the time comes, it will happen. So have patience, and be happy. Focus on your karma. That's the only thing we can do. Focus on your karma. We cannot leave something to do something else. Both those things can happen anywhere, but we all create those expectations that I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this in certain way, I want to go in certain place. But you can do it there also. Those are also attachments, that I can do certain thing in a certain way in a certain place at a certain time. But that's not true. That's your own expectation. So what is needed is focusing in your responsibilities which are there with you. When you are free from your responsibility, even on a daily basis, you can still devote time to do introspection, to self realize what exactly is this dharma on which the karma is based. We are not karma free. Till the time we are not karma free, we have to keep performing. We can be karma free only when we physically renunciate. People who renunciate the life in early years without getting into this social system, they don't marry, they don't have kids. Those people have reduced their responsibilities. They have given time to only self realization, which is spiritual progress. So if you have not done it, you can't suddenly run away. You have to go through it. Your destiny did not give you that opportunity to, you know, to renunciate and move out of these responsibilities, not take on those responsibilities and work on spiritual path. It's not easy. That time the urge may not be there so strong. That time you are flowing in this material world and you are living on expectations and attachments. Only when it the realization starts dawning on you later in life while doing these duties, you suddenly want to get out. But that is not possible. It's not fair. Because if you run away, you will be harming someone who has who has kind of got into agreement to do share those responsibilities to carry out a system, to run through a system. You can't break that system. I hope I am clear. Thank you.